up, my friends? Welcome back to the CJ Nerf channel, guys. Looky here, looky here. Time to take a look at this Adventure Force shotgun. Let's crack open the Liberator and get to work. The Liberator was designed by Dart Zone for the Walmart Adventure Force brand. I paid $17.97 for this blaster. It is spring-powered, underneath prime, 10-shot capacity tactical shotgun. For that $17.97 price tag, here's what's going to come in your box. The blaster itself, 10 Dart Zone high-impact rounds, as well as 3 different color team ID tags. Let's go over the operation of the Liberator real fast. First thing we're going to do is switch out the team tags. You can just slip your nail right under here and pop out the green ones if you want, or if you like green, leave it green. I'm actually going to switch to blue and just pop these new ones in real fast. So basically, within 2 seconds, you could switch the team to whatever color you want. All right, let's quickly take a look at some of the other features that the Liberator has to offer. You have 2 tactical sling mounts, one located here and the other located right here. It does have a tactical rail up on top. The Liberator does give you 2 iron sights, or I should say plastic sights. One here is located in the back. You can line that up with this pop-up one here in the front. If you don't like it up this high, you can simply fold it down and you can still use it because it is slightly raised. The grip assembly on the Liberator is extremely comfortable, fits perfectly in my hand. I didn't feel anything like poking me or irritating my fingers in any way, so I'm very happy with the grip. The trigger lock safety function is the same as it was on the Sentry. It is engaged at all times unless you mod and disassemble it. So, meaning, if you try to operate this trigger at any point without pulling on this trigger, you are not going to be able to actually depress the trigger or fire the blaster. You are going to have to use one finger to hold the trigger release button so you can operate the blaster. Front slide on this shotgun is fantastic, love it. Got these little 2 extra pieces of grip, one that you can dig into with your pointer finger, the other one that'll work with your thumb really well. So just grip it, very smooth prime to the rear and forward. Does take a little bit of strength to do. You are going to see that when my son grabs a hold of this blaster and tries to demo it for you. Underneath here is where the door is, so you can actually load the blaster. Now, this little orange button right here is to clear any jams, okay? So once you push this button down, this little white trap door is going to pop open, allowing you to clear anything which is inside the blaster. It does take a little bit of a nail to get in there because I don't have any at the moment, but oh, there you go. Okay, so I did have a little one on my pinky. So as you can see, when you get in there and pop that, the white door actually pops down. This way you can actually clear any jams you might have. And then when you need to, just take your finger and push the white up and you'll see the orange re-engage. A special note right now to these little vertical lines right here, because right now there's no color coming through, but once you actually load this blaster, you will see whatever color of the rounds that you have. So it's kind of like a ball indicator to kind of count down on how many shots you might have left. Cool little feature that can go overlooked in this blaster. Okay guys, to actually load your Liberator, it's quite simple. Once you've got all 10 rounds inside the blaster, simply close back on that door, flip the blaster back over, prime it forward, hold the trigger release function, and fire. It's just that simple. Now that we're loaded, you can clearly see the color of the ammo that you're using coming through those little windows like I was saying. Oh man, I feel so bad for my little dude right now. He tried so hard to actually prime the Liberator and fell just short. Guys, take a look at this. He really did put a lot of effort into this. And I gotta tell you, I feel for him because he was dying to be able to use this blaster. Now he can shoot it if I actually prime it for him, but look how close he came. Let's see if you can actually fire this. It's already loaded, okay? So go ahead and hold the trigger release. Oh! Are you serious? Alright, what do you think? Can you do it? No? Try a little hard. Get mad real quick. Oh. Alright, so the Liberator is just a little bit too tough for you yet, right? Okay, well it's designed for ages 14 plus. How far did you actually get it to prime? Dude! Let me see those guns. Dude, you got some guns. Look at that. He actually did it about 3/4 of the way, but the last quarter, oh, actually, dude, you were right there. Oh, man. Definite E for effort. My boy put everything he had into trying to prime that blaster. Unfortunately, he fell just a tad bit short. So let's move on with the review. Go to the indoor range test. Shoot from about 25 feet away. Throw it on the chronograph. And then do a little bit of target shooting to show you how accurate the Liberator really is. Let's go. plastic is fun to shoot. I will say that. Alright, let's just have some fun trying to hit some targets. 100%, baby. Yeah, the Liberator is awesome. So now that you've had a better look at what the actual Liberator can do, I have a pop quiz question for you. Guys, are you Team Nerf and would you pick up the Atlas? Or are you going to go Team Dart Zone and go with the Liberator? Do me a favor, one word answer is sufficient. Put it in the comment section. Team Atlas or Team Liberator? Alright my friends, just a couple last things I'd like to point out. One, this blaster does not offer slam fire, so you should just be aware of that, but you can fire it pretty quickly in rapid succession even without that feature. And two, a couple of times when I did actually try to test out the slam fire feature, I did have a couple double feeds, so this blaster does have that capability if you're not careful. I didn't think topping off the blaster was very efficient, and yet literally had to force it in, which I wasn't a fan of. So I think the most efficient way to run this blaster is to load 10 rounds, fire all 10, and then reload completely. Don't try to fire like 4 rounds and then try to force feed a couple more rounds in there to top it back to 10, because it just doesn't work that well, and a lot of times you're going to end up double feeding the blaster. So my overall opinion of the Liberator is extremely high. Guys, I love this blaster. That's just the bottom line. It is a ton of fun to shoot. It's accurate. Came in at 78 feet per second on the chronograph, and I did have shots in excess of about 84. So honestly, the power's there. Accuracy was fun. I love the whole platform. It's super comfortable, balanced, really, really light. Unfortunately, it's going to be a little restrictive towards younger Nerfers, as you saw from my son demonstrating it. But overall, at $17.97, I think it was, excellent, excellent, excellent value. Pick one of these up. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. Well, I'm CJ. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. I will see you on the next one.